self-storage. I don't know why I'm whispering. And let me show you the shop before I close the door. Let me show you the shop. What are you thinking?
To what to think? Let's go.
No, let's go see the shop.
Listen.
Oh my lord.
What?
This was not look like this last time I was here.
When was the last time you were?
The last time I vlog. Jeez, look at this.
Still need some work.
This is crazy. That's why you came here. And oh my god, look at this stuff.
It's nothing special. I just whatever shitty wood I had.
Okay. Now we know all this time
That we didn't work.
that nothing happened in the van.
Yeah, I didn't build the cabinet for
bed.
I was still building a table for the...
I don't know what to say. I was going to show you guys the shop, but I thought there's only like one thing. So I was making something. So in the meantime, I thought maybe I should come and tell you guys about what happened in the last few weeks. So I was gonna come here and then explain some stuff to you guys because we got into a problem. We haven't even get a chance to live in a van and we already got into problems. So we have a leak in the van because it's been raining really bad in the last couple weeks. We kind of start investigating into the leak and see where is this coming from. So we're gonna explain that to you. Soheil's gonna do that. He was also working in the shop, organizing it, make it a little bit more like a shop. Maybe in another video, not this one, we'll get to tell you guys about how we did the cabinets and what we're going to do with the kitchen and the window here. So that's gonna be for another video, not this one, but wait for that one, it's coming. Also, we were looking into and exploring options for a ladder for the van so we can go on the roof because we bought our solar. So that also gonna be in the next video, so we're gonna tell you about the solars too, but I think we're gonna show you the ladder. So let me just take you, actually, because we still have it, we still think it's a good idea, but I don't think we're gonna do it. Let's go. So is making something for this, like a stand or a table for it, so then he can use this table here. This pretty much occupy the whole table. So he's doing that.
Still needs to put some other stuff there, but I want to be able to have to put the wood on top so I can move this. When I have bigger pieces, I can put it here and it'll free up the table. Like basically, I'll screw it in and then yeah, it moves. We'll see. I don't know. I had this idea to use pipes for the ladder because you don't need welding.
Sorry.
I still have this feeling that it might work. I don't know. Because, like, it's been used actually in houses. Like it's this, like in the apartment or anything, it totally works. You can just bolt it in or screw it in to the wall, but it looks pretty cool and it's easy. You don't need to weld it, but I think it's heavy. You can just do whatever you want with it. I don't know. Basically what I got, maybe I'll just come to the light. So all you need is just these fittings, I think they call it. You can just join it, and then it's you have many options. If you want to basically have some, if you want to bolt it to the rail or something like that, you can just. There are different connectors. This is good. They call it flange. I did not know these before. And basically you can bolt it to whatever you want. This could go like on top of the roof, and then the different angles, like 45 degree, 90 degree. I have some of them, but whatever. It can work in terms of the structure wise. It can totally work, but it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. So I think aluminum is the best, but aluminum, if you want to use it as a ladder, you have to weld it. I mean, you don't have to, but it seems that's the best option.
It wasn't that heavy when I tried.
I mean, I have to add to it, but maybe not. If I bolt it to the door, I saw one vanlifer, they used it as a roof rail, just like one piece, but not as a ladder. But it's pretty cool. When you paint it, we can use like the plastic paint or whatever, or those bed liners. I'll just cover all of these, and it could be cool. I don't know. I like it.
We also have neighbors here who are working on their bus, so I'm gonna go say hi to them, and if they're okay, we introduce you guys to them.
I'm just gonna take this to James, our future van lifer friend. Ask for some suggestions because I'm blindsided. I really like the idea, but I don't think it's a good idea. It's a bit heavy. Second opinion, or first opinion. Let's see.
Let's go. Look at the party.
I think it's heavy. How's it going?
James.
No, it's not the.
Oh, I was gonna
secure
climb it.
Go the up to here. No, this one is still loose.
Oh God.
No, not that one.
Oh God.
Oh, that's not bad.
Pretty strong.
It's heavy. It's not even secured right now. It's like loose. But it's
What do you
not
think?
done
Should
yet.
we use it?
Weight-wise, it's a bit heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And I have to add more to it because I'm going to use like the 45 degree.
What about PVC?
PVC? Okay, today seems to be a perfect day to show you guys what is actually happening to our van. It's raining hard. It's been raining like crazy in Toronto recently. The footstep is a notorious place for rust damage and water leakage in sprinters. And then I opened it up. Luckily not much rust, but I painted it, did everything I could. It's on the passenger side, and basically grind it, primed it, and painted it. And I used silicone for some of the areas here to stop the leakage, but I wasn't sure where it's coming from. So the rust was the first suspect, and I noticed like in the passenger side, the rust is pretty bad, and the rubber is actually very loose. We could hear kind of wind noise as well. So I opened it up basically, and it was a disaster. It's still happening. Look at this. Maybe I'll just look at all the water here. Crazy. So when I actually opened it up, it seems that it's coming through, I think these called A-pillar, that hole right there, and then it comes all the way down. I tried to put some silicone in this area to stop the water going through the passenger seat, because I got the S-bar installed there. I have to go drain that. So as you can see here is kind of dry. But all of this I took out and painted again. There's rust, but very minimal luckily. So, and over there as well I did that. There's no leakage on the driver's side, but there is a lot on the passenger side. I wasn't sure when we need to fix it. I thought we have time, but I think now it's the time. I looked it up, tried to do some research to see if we can do it ourselves. It's you have to take the windshield out if you want to properly fix this. So I don't know. Can't even talk right now. We are taking it to the body shop tomorrow. I've been searching around. It's quite expensive to do that. Okay. Wow, this is the worst I've seen. So what I did, I got this pump. You just connect it to your drill and you take the water out. That's like 2 hoses, pretty cheap from Home Depot. Got a longer pipe to test to see where the water is. So I went through every single hole that I could find. And I actually went underneath and I checked all the plugs. And everything looked pretty dry. So this basically is the problem. Let's take a look. Look, this is pretty loose. Based on what I read, is mostly people say that this is actually causing a lot of dirt and moisture to get trapped, and then it causes rust. I actually went through this. I checked to see if there's any hole, checked to see if there's any clog. Nothing, but I think the problem is basically on top. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to dry this first. There's just a lot of water here. This is a disaster.